Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Evelyn, living life with limitations, especially dealing with gastroparesis, which is a really rare disease, and boy, we go through it. Yeah, we go through it. So what I want to talk to you about today is my diagnosis and how that came about, and some of the things that I did. This is definitely going to be a part one and a part two, because you know I don't like to do videos no more than like 15 minutes. So let's talk about it. So in 2023, in June, I started experiencing really bad stomach stuff going on. So I went and had a colonoscopy, but the doctor who did the colonoscopy, he wasn't really interested in my case. I hadn't heard from him. I didn't get any test results back. I mean, nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. So I got a new doctor, and him and his team are amazing. His name is Dr. Shalamov, out here in Queens in Forest Hills. Very, very good. So I went to him, and I just couldn't. Every month it was the same thing. I kept getting these flare-ups, not knowing what it was or where it came from, but it was horrible. Anything that could go wrong with your stomach, that's gastroparesis. So my doctor, he never gave up on me. I seen the word exasperation on his face. So one time I went to the hospital and I was hurting so bad. I hadn't eaten. I couldn't hold anything down. My daughter Wibby, she was with me, and he said, take her to the hospital immediately. That's how sick I was. So went to the hospital, and I was there for a couple of days. He said he would come see me every night, and he did. So we did this test called a nuclear test, which is just 5 hours. So I was in the hallway and going back into, on a stretcher, because I was admitted, going back and forth into the room. And the best part was it was a TV up ahead. And so they gave me permission to watch the TV, and transportation across the way said, you must know somebody, because they never turn this TV on. So later that night or the next night, my doctor came in so happy. He says, I know what you got. It's called gastroparesis. Your stomach just moves so slow that you cannot digest anything once you're in that flare up. And so from there, I found myself going to the hospital every month. I went to the hospital every month, 1 month shy of 2 years. 23 months. 23 months, every month I went to the hospital. It's traumatic. People don't understand when you have to go to the hospital so much. You develop PTSD because you don't want to see another ambulance. You don't want to be in another room, just waiting to be seen, and you just don't want it. Who wants to go to the hospital every month? So reason why I was going to the hospital every month is because I got a pain in my upper right quadrant, right under the left breast. Well, I don't know if I can say that word. I wonder if I have to edit it. I don't know. Well, people say breast cancer, so I don't know. So it's right under there, and every month the pain was excruciating. It came in spasms. It came in waves. One particular day, I remember being in a hospital, and I had the heads of 4 departments because everybody was trying to help me. And imagine being in a hospital bed, and you got all the chiefs of, I had endocrinology there, I had the people that do vascular surgery there, I just had everybody. And what they said was, I'm sorry, Miss Carr, we are not going to be able to help you. There's nothing we can do. There's no real treatment for it. I don't know how I took that. I still don't know how I take that meeting, but yeah, that's what they told me. And going to the hospital every month, fighting with doctors, thinking you go in there just for drugs, you just want to get high, you know. Doctors assuming that every person who gets gastroparesis throws up constantly. Doctors were going by what they saw on Google or in their medical books, and they just say the same things over and over again. That's because, people don't, the medical society hasn't taken the time to help us. So we're stuck on our own and trying to figure out what to do for us. So one of the things I did, and I know a lot of you can relate, is when desperation comes in. I got what was called the gastric stimulator, and it was placed on the left side above the belly button. And it was just like a pacemaker. It's called a gastric pacemaker. It works just like the regular pacemaker, but the pacemaker for the heart only shocks you if your heartbeat goes off. This thing shocks you all day long to stimulate the stomach to make it move. First month or two, it was good. I'm not gonna lie. By the third month, I wanted it out because all it was doing was causing extra pain on the left side. For some reason, the stimulator, I don't know, I just started getting shocked from the inside. I couldn't handle it. My body couldn't handle it. I mean, to intentionally allow myself to get shocked was, I was only on my dial was low. They couldn't turn it up because the more what they would hope had happened is that gradually they turn the stimulator up so that it really starts, pumping and, making you digest your food and your stomach's moving, and it didn't work for me. All it did was cause me so severe pain that I was in a hospital for 8 days. And that included waiting for the doctor. He was a gastroenterologist, but I kept him separate from my primary gastroenterologist. He just worked with my gastroparesis. It took him days to be able to find the time to come up there and turn the stimulator off. And it took a minute for me to begin to feel better. And then the first thing I did, I said I want it out. So I wouldn't, because I don't think they believed me when I said I was causing the pain. They kept saying that it was the gastroparesis pain. I'm like, no, I feel the gastroparesis pain, but I also feel the pain from the stimulator. It's just too much. And I'm sick too. I said, take it out. He took it out. I don't have that pain. I mean, people with gastroparesis will basically try anything for relief. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to find relief. So, like I said, I've decided to challenge it. And I've been challenging it for months with over-the-counter stuff, because I find out that those things really do work, like Pepto-Bismol, Mylanta, Gas-X, the stuff that you have in your bathroom or you go buy when you get the stomach flu or whatever like that. And I was also taking a medication called Xifaxan. because I get what's called angry gas. Angry. No, when I say angry, I would be in tears sometimes. But I learned what medications that I take that work, and the over-the-counter things, like I said, they help tremendously. My journey with gastroparesis has left me feeling like I can't achieve the things I want to achieve because of this disease. Like I said, I'm afraid to go to school. You know, gastroparesis is no joke. And even though I think I have my symptoms balanced or closely balanced so I can feel sane, you know, I'm afraid that that might not last. School doesn't start till March. And so I still have like 2 months to see if and how my gastroparesis is going to be at that time. So, for all of you out there who are watching this, you are not alone. And let's talk. I mean, comment. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I just want to start a community where people can get together and share ideas and maybe things we can do to maximize our ability to do well while we're sick. Because I'm sick 6 months of the year, I'm healthy 6 months, and it's divided into 2-week increments. So every 2 weeks I get sick, the next 2 weeks I get healthy. Now I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. I know I wanna show you guys what it's like to be sick with gastroparesis, but I don't know how much I'm going to show you. But I am going to be transparent, and that's what this channel is about. It's not about trying to do anything other than survive and to live. To live. We're not down and out. We can make it happen. So anyway, this is what I will be calling my bedtime stories. So, because this is nighttime, and I figure like once a week or maybe twice a week, I'll do bedtime stories and talk about what I've been through, and we could talk about food, we can talk about what we do to get through, what we can do to get through. I just don't want you guys to think that you're alone out there, because you're not. I even got into an argument with ChatGPT when I went and Googled my YouTube channel, and they told me nothing like that existed, and I called it a liar. I said, no, it's my channel. He was like, oh, I apologize. And we argued for like 4 hours. I was arguing with ChatGPT because I wanted my name and my YouTube channel there. It's there, but I need to do more YouTube and stuff for it to really connect, for AI to see it. So if people log on to Finding Help with Gastroparesis, my name will pop, my YouTube channel will pop up. So anyways, it's almost going on 15 minutes. I'm glad I was able to do this in one video, because you know I don't know how to edit, and I didn't want to edit. I just wanted to do a raw video talking to you guys about my story. And there's still so much more to tell, but I think this is a good start. So I want to thank you. The few of you who are watching me, you're putting a smile on my face because I'm reaching someone, and that's all I wanted to do. So I'm going to end this bedtime story and say good night. And I think I'm going to vlog some more tomorrow. I want to do a cooking show, and I got to figure out what I want to make because I want to make sure that, because I'm on a, what they call it, the Mad Fab Mob diet, whatever. So there are things that I can't eat. Like right now, I put some little wingettes, some cut up potatoes, some chickpeas, and I took a packet of gravy. I don't know if it was turkey or beef, whatever it is, and I put it in the oven and I just let it cook and it comes out creamy, and I can eat all of that. I can't eat a lot of the chickpeas, but I can eat enough of that meal. So I'm trying to eat like I used to, but using different ingredients. As a chef, that's what you need to learn how to do. I am going to try to cook the foods in a way that I used to eat them before. I think that works. So you guys have a blessed night. This is your queen from Queens. Bye. Mwah.